You take a seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for other killers to take their places, wondering who will want to tell a story this time. Will the narrator tell a story? I bet you've got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think? Am I allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? Doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here, but... So, nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh, cool. And now everyone is looking at you. So, you know, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story? Or we could play charades. Bogle? Well, we're actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Rafe points his spine and skull staff thingy-majig at you. You duck out of its way. You know what that thing can do. Probably shoots the lasers.
Try not to bore us.
We're just very interested in you.
Don't speak for me, Huntress.
Now, you can't tell if you're warm from the fire or it's your nerves heating up. I know that the fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend it's not there. And doesn't, you know, threaten to burn us all alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Rafe. Mike was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. Okay, we'll tell a story. Sure, I'm game to tell a story. Oh, I hope it's a mystery. Oh. So, what type of story do you want to tell? Romance! What's our romantic story?
About two lovers who take poison together and die thrown in the mouth.
Okay, so she wants a tragic story. Keep that in mind. Or how about two strong hunters who meet when both try to bludgeon the same wily Wolverine? Not quite. It's about my parents. They met at a pie in college. He was hosting and she'd been dragged here by some friends. They couldn't have been more different, and yet, as the night went on, they were drawn to each other. She made fun of his taste in music, and he took an interest in her major, women's studies. They were married within 2 months.
Bit soon to know if you can trust someone, don't you think?
It's so sweet. Exactly. I learned a lot about love from them. If you know, you know. Some people don't need years to get acquainted with their partner. Love could spark from a mere look across the campfire. Now you've got their attention, each killer is furiously attempting to catch your eye from across the fire pit. Except for Trickster, who has wandered over to the bar and is loudly playing his own music on headphones to drown you out. Okay, not that it was not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry, but this narrator keeps it real. We can't just end there. So, who else would you like to hear a story from tonight? You look from killer to killer trying to decide who might be the most entertaining. What's the story this time?
I suppose I could tell a story. I don't really want to. But anything I say should be better than what if you could have anyone else in the trip. Like all good stories, I stole this one from someone in the past, who is dead now, and can't live about it. It's called The Bride. Technically I suppose it's his fiancée. One winter, a young couple, decided that the next spring they would be married. The two were madly in love. They could not wait for the snow to melt, so they could join in matrimony and unite their souls for eternity. But at the last bridal trance, they decided have their wedding ceremony at the edge of the woods by a beautiful shabby chic farmhouse. Together they spent months planning the details of their wedding. The two created invitations, figured out seating arrangements, and tasted 100 cakes before settling on the perfect one. They chose Iroquois, by the way, so fancy. When it came to figure out the decorations, however, the bride and the fiancé, I guess, since she wasn't married yet, wanted to take the lead and set the style. After all, her boyfriend had been wearing cargo shorts and open-toe sandals for pretty much her entire relationship, so he was definitely not to be trusted. Having decided on such a lovely natural setting for the ceremony, the fiancée decided that she would create unique floral arrangements from the local wildflowers that surrounded the farmhouse. As soon as the sun rose on the first day of spring, she set off into the woods. Each day she spent hours mapping out where the best blooms would be found, and prepare to pick each herself the morning of the wedding, so that they'd be at the height of their freshness and beauty. Enamored of the incredible variety of flowers in the woods, she surveyed the bride, the fiancé, since they had not yet been married, became obsessed with knowing just how many there were, so that she could choose the absolute best. When the fateful morning of her big day finally arrived, the fiancée told her husband to be that she had one final errand before the wedding. Excited for the ceremony to come, she dressed in a beautiful white gown and set off into the woods to gather flowers. Treading carefully, she followed her route, selecting one of the best stems, selecting only the best stems and collecting them in a basket. However, when she came along, once from their clearing, something was not as she expected. Somehow it was more beautiful now than it had been ever before. And just on the edge of her view was a new bush filled with blossoms so vibrant and colourful, she became dizzy just looking at her. Yeah, it's like a dizzy trying in her voice. But the fiancé ignored her summons bell and pressed ahead, scooping out flower after flower. And every time she did, she noticed just over her head the impossible, that even more beautiful blossoms, carried by the sweet fragrance of air. The bride, the fiancé, crept farther and farther into the woods until she turned a corner, stepped over a mossy fallen tree trunk, and realized she had been here before. But this wasn't clear she remembered, or at least how she remembered it. The flowers were suddenly overripe, decaying, falling from their stems into the festering moldy piles on the floor. So she died before that? She's dead? Is she just haunting this place? Where bees had been, now only flies do it. Well, seeing the flowers at once intoxicated her. The odor of mildew made her sick. She turned, looked back, but the path was dark. Into a shadowy glen she walked and walked. That day's guests gathered the farmhouse. The fiancé was nowhere to be seen. Her friends, family, and love began to look for her, but to no avail, because she was dead. They searched the pasture, the tree line, and into the forest, but there were no beautiful wildflowers or young lovers to be seen. Just old dead trees, trampled vines, and moss-covered rocks. The fiancé stayed a fiancé for eternity, always wandering, looking for fresher clues to clip, but never finding.
Distracted by a never-ending search for perfection, unable to see that you are loved for who you are. Out there all alone. I thought it was beautiful and sad. Just like someone we know. How is the story? A lot of people like to take pot shots as sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up. When you think it's the end, the sequel almost never is as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more of a fan of the episodic style of storytelling. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off any individual installment and builds a greater sense of community between audience and creator. Damn, Mike, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Don't answer that. We don't actually care. We just want to make sure that we are seamlessly moving to the next segment of the evening. God forbid we make small talk to get in the way of romantic Twilight segments. Dwight, I'm gonna need you to shut your yap trap. You know that we need to back to that thing we all do whenever we're not on screen. Okay. But we had fun today. Wink wink. Try not to end up dead. Why not just say the words wink wink out loud when the kind of double entendre are you getting at with the end up dead thing? Dwight is physically incapable of winking, not since the accident, and you do know that all of the people are despicable criminals with double-edged kill ranks, right? Well, except for Spirit. She really doesn't belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Exactly. That's why we're going all full steam for Spirit.
So yes, I'll be trash talking Spirit. Fill me in. What do you say when we take this talk to the hot tub, so I can soak this bot while I roast that ghost with some killer hot takes?
Please, enough with the buns. Things all lit or getting blazed, so after these activities have to be set next to a little fire. Must I be surrounded or figurative by flames as well? What if we turned and ran as far as we can from this place so we could talk, just you and me? On those spindly legs, you'd probably tire before you got too far. If it's running away to some place more secluded Mike is after, then they obviously should join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Not my walk speed. Reflects my giant stature, but it's because I chose to move more slowly for stealthy reasons. It's great. It's my own choice. It's completely logical.
Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other, so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. Are we sitting in the shade and drinking something locally sourced, or whilst looking for a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because everyone refused to play? Refused to play that game anymore anyway.
It's like she's actually trying to be unappealing as possible. Does it really turn everyone else on, or just me?
Despite Drabba's insatiable appetite, it seems like his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, still sits upon you for the moment. If you could, I don't know, just pick one of us maybe. We could all move on with our lives. Or, some special projects we might have going on. You heard him. Who will it be? Who will you head off with for an evening activity? I'm just saying, you might not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on the Murder's Island comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with that name, either. But with this streaming reality TV dating show boom happening, it's pretty much all that wasn't taken. Which killer will you pick? And yes, we're back to excluding Trickster because, that guy. Obviously, Spirit. Spirit?
Oh, you picked me, yay. Sorry, that was rude. I despise fun names or whatever it is. Yeah, I should be honest with you. You make for interesting company. And I love the idea of winning over these other quizzes at all costs. Even though I hate the game and the prize. But I had a long day. Flirting, subverting expectations, grinding my teeth as I imagine, sweet revenge. It takes a lot out of me. So stop bringing your A game, alright? So don't stop bringing your A game, right? Alright, it may seem like I have everything and get things ready to know who I am. It's impossible to ask but it was a thing. You don't know unless you search deep inside yourself and pick everything you've got, or just see the exact right thing at the right time. Imagine my cold heart into an instant. I don't make the rules here any better than you do. See you at the bar, I guess.
You arrive at the bar to find Dwight and Claudette both holding cocktail shakers, surrounded by a bevy of bottles for assisted boozes. Sorted. Who's ready to get wasted?
Well, I don't drink, sir, not me.
You really don't drink ever? Is that like because it just falls out of a hole in your stomach thing?
I don't drink alcohol because it's a poison to the body and the mind, and I don't need to act like a fool to have a good time.
And why don't you choose a mixology lesson as your romantic nighttime activity? Everyone knows this kind of date is just an excuse to get loaded up on booze and make terrible decisions. It's true, not a single person has ever learned anything out of one of these things. Dwight, that's not true. You know how to try cherry not to a stem using only your tongue. Whoa! Who ordered a soda with a splash of my private business? Because that's off menu. Well, I know I'm drinking to forget tonight.
Mixology is a real thing, and it doesn't require alcohol to be interesting. However, you all know that I went to the restaurant before I was violently executed.
By your father. Of whom? You might have your body vengeance right now, so well be it. How about you? Do you like to drink? Well, if she's gonna stay sober, I should probably stay sober too. With all the impression that tonight will be a night I want to remember perfectly, so I'm gonna pass on the alcoholic drink.
Here. Alcohol's a fearless escape. Besides, it's not like certain people can't have fun.
Your just spirit picks up a plump cherry and roughly stabs a little plastic sword right through it. Oh yeah, I remember those. They still do those? I think it's more of like a 90s thing maybe? Cherry juice splatters everywhere and its little fruity guts plop out onto Spirit's lap.
Oopsie. One of the upsides of red black holly shoe stains.
No take backsies. So, lovebirds, what drink shall we make? Fancy beer, zombie, Bloody Mary, dark and stormy. Like, are these two tricks because they're alcohol? So I think fancy beer would be Traveler, zombie, Wraith maybe? Bloody Mary, Huntress, I guess. Dark and stormy because like she's made up of like clouds and stuff, and she likes the lighthouse. It's dark and stormy, I guess. How about a dark and stormy drink for my dark and stormy date?
Oh, that one is cute.
Please allow us to demonstrate how dark and stormy is made. First rum, or in this case rum extract, and a bit of apple juice poured over ice. And then fresh ginger beer is added in. Garnish with a lime wheel. Is this a real drink? Could you make this? And drink. The end. Do you think you're up to the challenge of replicating this recipe, Mike? No, because I wasn't paying attention. Replicating rum substitute and ginger beer over ice. Don't forget the lime wheel. Rum substitute, ginger beer over ice with a lime wheel. Not sure I appreciate your tone, but yes, you got it. You're a natural. A sassy natural. You and Dwight might have more in common than... Don't you dare. Spirit seems to be in a lovely mood as she sips her dark and stormy. She is not even rolling her eyes at your petty behaviour. On cue, a little dark storm begins to make its way in from the ocean. You taste your own dark and stormy as you watch the clouds approach. It's quite refreshing.
Isn't this fun?
Honestly, it's the most drama-free fun I've had since I got here.
And since you picked a simple but delicious drink, we've got plenty of time left to relax. Want to make out of it?
Oh, duh! You breathe in a sip of your drink and immediately begin coughing before you get a yes out. Lightning strikes a palm tree on the beach and immediately starts a fire. The activity ends abruptly and Claudette and Dwight usher the two of you away from the bar. Fuck off, you two! The gang's all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. That's because it was. Oi. It feels like I've only been here a bit longer than it actually is. It's not so late that the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get this over with and quickly so you could get some beauty rest. I do not recommend the eternal damnation of perpetual narratism. Good thing you're ready. You're really used to, wait, what? Good thing you're really used to your time well since then. We're really getting to know the gang, the brain, the mogul, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl. You know, the 4 types of people. Anyway, everyone is gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pitch your dream date and see who Mike chooses. Who's ready for round robin? How round robin are we talking? No, not eat, Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you all about them. About their dream date you've planned for you tomorrow. In no particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, right? Almost like the order does matter. Trapper, why didn't you go first? You think you deserve it? Even if this case is a subtle dig? Stop talking. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable? Not only in polite society, but within the narrative of this in-world event, and also the large meta-narrative of Dead by Daylight dating experience. Sometimes you just gotta say it.
Why, yes. Thank you, I'd love to. So, Mike, if you can pick me, well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished. And rewarded. Tomorrow will suck, probably. Not an easy date, or a guy to get along with, I know that. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret on this island that'll make fans shit themselves with excitement. If you like Trapper, you gotta love it. And if not, you're a maggot. Also, everyone, even confident sexy ladies in a red mask, makes masks better stay the hell away from my yacht.
And time's up, everyone. Gosh, you'll need to dream about those options so you're ready to choose in the morning. Now go dream about all these swoon-worthy options so you're ready to make a choice to come to. I was only given one choice? What? Have a swell night. Did you forget to mention something? Oh gosh, how could we forget? Before you run off to slumber peacefully, there's one more thing to do. No reality survival dating competition parody would be complete without singling out one of the contestants who is already teetering on the edge of a psychotic break, and give them a little push. Hold up, this has been a survival dating competition parody this whole time? I'm just now finding out about it? Come on, the signs were there. You just didn't read them. Welcome to Murderer's Island. It's now time to eliminate one of the killers. Oof. It's like a butchering, but it hurts even worse. You can't kill a killer, but can you break their heart? Do you even dare to try? You mean... That's right. Tomorrow one of these sexy slicers will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who's it gonna be? But why? Because it's dramatic. Because it's surprising. Because it's a clever reversal of fate. And it will hurt someone's feelings. Someone dangerous. What's it gonna be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you'd see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere. She floats and then I hear she can disappear. Hard to track. If you give it a Wraith, he might cry, and although I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it just seems like he might be an ugly crier. Huntress? She might pretend to be okay. Okay with her, but then you'll start seeing her behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is, I don't envy you, boss. So which sociopath are you eliminating? So we're obviously not eliminating Spirit, but what about these other three? So I'm going to name them 1, 2, and 3, and I'm going to roll a dice. 3, okay, we're getting rid of Trapper. This was very simple. Trapper, you scared the living shit out of me. You are eliminated.
That's fair. Also, I don't care. You suck. But not in a good way. You bore me. Your personality-free maggot won't even be fun to kill ya. Which always turned me good idea more than the first chance I got. So really, it's a win-win for both of us. Still I kill you though. Out of principle for eliminating me. Sleep with both eyes open. And have fun on your date tomorrow.
Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should go get some shut-eye. And don't worry too much about the broken heart you've left behind. Because of course you'll be receiving a consolation prize. You might not get to go home with Mike when this is all over, but they'll never sleep alone again. That's right. We're sending the eliminated player home with... a trickster body pillow, nice. They're mostly new. Oh no. Trickster body pillow. The next best thing to the real trickster. It might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try and stab you. And how do we know? Because I've tried it. That's right, it's Dwight tested. Oh, Claudette approved. I hope you sleep well tonight, Mike. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? No, not because of the guilt. I mean, knowing that there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by. How can you sleep tonight knowing that you'll do what you'll do tomorrow? I don't know how you'll do it. We better go before Dwight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know how those two schedule. Wow, what a crazy way to end the day. And elimination? I didn't even know it was that kind of game. Let's check in with everyone, especially with our loser. Everyone deserves a send-off. We'll see how things go tomorrow. I suppose I'm not expecting anything. I tend to shut my mind off during hard times. I know I seem more excited in Devil May Care, but the truth is, I'm really a pessimist at heart. That tends to happen when... Your mother is skewered by an elk when you were young? Yeah, how do you know? Wild guess. It's also the only thing you talk about. You excuse me. I think I saw a raccoon over in the tree, and I'm feeling peckish. I don't really know what's happening here. Honestly, I haven't been paying attention. Oh, Mike? Sorry, I forgot. I focused on other things. More important things. One way or another. I won't be here for much longer.
I don't handle rejection well. At least I don't think I do. No one has ever been dumb enough to reject me before. Yeah, More I think about it, the angrier I'm getting. I'm a giant rage monster, so everyone in the room should better be scared right now. Turn the camera off.
Did I think there was a chance I might be eliminated? Yeah, I did. Did I care if I was eliminated? Not even a bit. Does the volume of words I spent talking about how much I don't care about things signify a deeper yearning within me to be seen, heard, and validated by those around me? Nah.
What? No, you're not part of this. You don't get a confessional. It's cool, man. I'm not part of anything, you feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm my own machine. This whole thing even, is pretty cute though. Charmingly low budget, old school marketing vibes. Not gonna lie, I kinda wish I wasn't so busy right now. I'd definitely be down with a reality show style dating competition with a survival element. But I got my new album, upcoming tour, finalizing the new sneaker line, producing a limited series of my life, starting a new social media NFT crypto app, and doing these private gigs over in IP Island. My dudes, you gotta come back. My dudes, you gotta come check it out. IP Island is dope. It's where the real killers are hanging out. Fully licensed, no legal drama, lawyers take a hike. I'm going to tell everyone that Trix has said that about them, don't worry. I'm talking your favourite established characters from all over pop culture that can't be seen on this island. Hell, you probably can't even mention them, like Ghost... Don't you say it! Look, we get it. You're very popular and in demand, and we have a game to get back to. I don't want to get sued. Ghostface. Come on! Whatever, I don't care, I'm the trickster. See you around, Mike. You too, narrator. I have a name, you know? You do? Yes! Seriously, do you not pay me enough to deal with you people? Is it my turn? What? No, it's not your turn! You're sitting in water! Have you been sitting in this chair? What's a chair? It's the thing you're getting all wet, though it's gonna smell like mildew. Oh, okay. Rude. Fine, let's just get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do your check-in. Check-in? I'm just looking for the bathroom. Bathroom? Are you serious? It's down the hall to the left. It's okay, never mind. Never mind? What does that mean? No, not you two. This wasn't meant to be a confessional time for literally every character. Fuck in the game. As I pull out my cord for my fucking headphones so I can't fucking hear anything. That's the rage you've given the narrator. It's okay. We don't have to confess anything. We've just been working our asses off for 2 days straight. We want to sit down somewhere. This chair is wet. Yeah, I think the ocean just peed on it. How is this? You know, I don't care. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourselves. I've got something to confess. Oh, great. What's it gonna be? You ate glue in the 2nd grade. You cheated on an algebra test once. Watching Trapper get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain that it is in my life I felt even a modicum of joy. Every minute I'm alive as a nightmare. This place, the sun, these sweet sugary drinks. It sounds fun for a long weekend, but for an eternity? The unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls. It's like a crescending song of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the evil of the universe. Why am I here? Why are others here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please, erase me from this existence. Make it go. Make it so I was never born. Pull the plug on this experiment and let my soul be free. Please, please, please get me out of this polo shirt. Okay, let's get you to bed, buddy. I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I'll have to wake up. Yikes, huh? Well, that's a weird way to end the day. Oh, well, what are you going to do? Let the camera roll long enough and someone is bound to say something crazy. Anyways, seems like everyone's had their shot to annoy me tonight. So hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow's going to be a doozy.